And we are live.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. I'm Julie Brownlee, Principal Assessor for the town of Northborough, Massachusetts. This open meeting of the Northborough Board of Assessors is being conducted remotely, consistent with Governor Baker's executive order of June 16, 2021, an act relative to extending certain COVID-19 measures adopted during the state of emergency. All members of the Board of Assessors are allowed and encouraged to participate remotely. The order allows the Board of Assessors to meet entirely remotely, so long as reasonable public access is afforded so that the public can follow along with the deliberations of the meeting. The public is encouraged to follow along using the agenda posted on the town's website. Members of the public who wish to view the live stream of this meeting may do so by going to Northborough Remote Meetings on YouTube via the link listed on the agenda. Ensuring public access does not ensure public participation unless such participation is required by law. This meeting will not feature public comment. And now we'll do the roll call vote. Board of Assessor members, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Christopher Reedy.
Present.
Julie Brownlee is present. Assessors Department staff, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Patty Mastelli, Assessor Assistant. Brian Fernandez, Assessor Data Collector.
Present.
Okay, thank you, everyone. All right, and our first order of business
To approve the minutes.
is to approve the minutes. I don't have a copy of the agenda. I didn't realize.
Oh.
Okay, so we're going to approve the minutes from our previous meeting of March 8th. If there's any discussion,
Nope, I'm good.
everything looks good. Okay, then I would entertain a motion to approve the minutes as presented of March 8th, 2022.
So moved.
All in favor, Chris?
Aye.
Excuse me, seconded. All in favor, Chris?
Aye.
Julie, aye. Thank you. All right, apologies, I have to quick find the agenda and bring it up on my screen. Okay, next we have, Brian processed, thank you, Brian, motor vehicle abatements on March 17th that totaled $2,610.38. I'd like to entertain a motion to approve these abatements as presented.
So moved.
Seconded. All in favor, Chris?
Aye.
Julie, aye. And Brian also did, with our new person, Patty Mastelli's help, the second commitment of motor vehicle tax bills for fiscal 22, for calendar 22. They totaled $255,375.79. I'd like to entertain a motion to approve the commitment as presented.
So moved.
Seconded. All in favor, Chris?
Aye.
Julie, aye. We also had one sewer betterment payoff since our last meeting for 269 South Street that was processed. And the check received on March 16th, 2022. It's for a total of $1,320. I'd like to entertain a motion to approve the sewer betterment payoff as presented.
So moved.
Second. All in favor, Chris?
Aye.
Julie, aye. We had a chapter land rollback for 111 Ball Street. This is the property of Cynthia Fawcett. Her family had chapter land in Northborough since, I believe, either the late 70s or the 80s. This is the last parcel.
Okay.
And she took it out of chapter 52.
Mm-hmm.
For fiscal 22, it was taxed as a regular chapter 59 taxes.
Okay.
Okay, so because we do a rollback of 5 years, but she had paid the full taxes this year, we did a rollback of 4 years.
Right. Correct.
2018 to 2021. It's for the amount of $12,576.23. That includes rolling back on the CPA
Okay.
and 5% simple interest.
All right.
Does it any discussion needed on
No,
that?
you sent me the information and everything.
I had sent you the spreadsheet
Yes.
where we did the calculations. So I'd like to entertain a motion to accept the rollback as presented
So moved.
Second, all in favor, Chris?
Aye.
Julie, aye. The final agenda on the open meeting schedule the final item on the open meeting schedule is, I had put it here when I first received it. I think that it's talking about Verizon, their valuation methodology. I think that we were given, I'm going to explain what it is, but we need to talk about it in the executive session because part of it is
Sure.
confidential.
Sure.
So Verizon has worked with the Department of Revenue to come up with a valuation methodology for 5 years, starting in fiscal 23. And Northborough has to decide if we are going to sign the document agreeing to that methodology
Okay.
or not. It is not determine the value for our town, but what they have done together is they've come up with, when we tax Verizon, we tax them on the equipment that they have. So they've come up with a schedule of what the items that they use are worth that they agree on.
Right.
And then they've come up with that list, and then they've come up with a depreciation schedule that
Right.
they agree on for if that equipment is new or if it's 5 years old, what the value is.
Right.
So if we agree with this, then we would be accepting it for 5 years, and we would use those numbers to do our valuation.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So that's, so the depreciation schedule is confidential. And now I'd like to entertain a motion. Excuse me, I need to look at my agenda, which I don't have. For the right terminology, there we go. All right. All right, so I'd like to entertain a motion to move to executive session pertinent to Mass General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 21A, Purpose 7, to comply with or act under the authority of any general or special law or federal grant and aid requirements in accordance with Mass General Law, Chapter 59, Section 60, requiring confidentiality. At the conclusion of executive session, the board will adjourn. So I'm entertaining a motion.
So moved.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Chris, aye. Great. Julie, aye. Thank you.